That night, Zimbardo invited one of his graduate students, Christina Maslach, to the mock prison. 5 prisoners in chains marched by Zimbardo's office with paper bags over their heads.
And so Phil came over and he said, "My God, look, you know, see this thing over here." And I looked up and I just began to feel sick to my stomach. I had this just chilling, sickening feeling of watching this. And I just, you know, I just turned away. I said, "What's the matter? Come on, look. I mean, this is really fascinating stuff."
And then she said the classic line, you know, "I think it's terrible what you're doing to those boys." What she's saying is, you are responsible. Those are not prisoners. Those are not students. Those are not subjects. They're boys.
And I just let loose in this emotional tirade. I just lost it. I was angry. I was scared. I was in tears.
At that point I said, we have to end it, obviously.
Is what you did to those students ethical?
Now, Leslie, that is a tough question. And it's actually one I've been grappling with for many, many years, because there's not a simple yes-no answer. That we learned a lot from doing this research. A lot of good came out of it. And there are a lot of positives. But the bottom line on the other side is boys suffered.
Zimbardo's experiment could not be done today because researchers have far more stringent rules of ethics involving human subjects. But back then, it took Zimbardo less than 6 days to show how an oppressive environment can transform people. Well-educated, sane, healthy, normal people.
Right, because we like to think that's a buffer against this. We like to say, oh, third world people, those people might do it, dumb people might do it, poor people might do it, ghetto people might do it. And the answer our study says is no, we might do it, I might do it.
Nazi Germany, Cambodia, Rwanda, can you turn an entire country into the prison environment that you created here?
Well, the sad thing is that's what we're seeing. We've seen it in Rwanda, we've seen it in Bosnia. We are simply labeling, people in authority labeling somebody as the enemy.
Professor Zimbardo did regular follow-up interviews with the students for several years and says there were no negative after effects.
Anything that anybody did, the study, they saw other people doing the same thing. So it's not like I'm the only one. So we were able to say a number of you behaved badly, both prisoners and guards, but it's diagnostic of the power of the situation and not diagnostic of something wrong with you.
Today, former prisoner Jim Rowney developed software for a computer firm. Number 8612 works in the prison system as a psychologist. Professor Christina Maslach teaches psychology at the University of California at Berkeley and is married to Professor Philip Zimbardo, whose students line up every semester to take his popular courses. And former guard David Eshelman, he owns a mortgage company.
I definitely made mistakes and I went too far. I do not deny that I have the capability, given the right situation, to become that kind of a character again. And I think everybody has that capability, and that's one of the scary things, I think, about that experiment. You take very normal people and give them absolute power. What do they do with it?